Times you almost died without knowing it. First thing that comes to mind, choking on food and water. I'm way too embarrassed to say how many times I've like ended up in that situation.
Hey children, here are the times you almost died but thought it was normal. Number
Okay.
6, holding in sneezes. You're in class,
Really?
it's dead quiet. Suddenly, you feel it coming. A massive sneeze. Not wanting to embarrass yourself, you pinch your nose and shut your mouth, determined to silently
Why is Ninja on the board? Get him off the
sneeze like a ninja. But instead of a stealth
okay.
sneeze, you almost blow your head off. Your ears pop, your eyes water, and your brain
Really?
feels like it briefly left your skull. But hey, at least no one noticed, right? Here's the hidden danger. Holding in sneezes isn't just uncomfortable. It can literally rupture your eardrums, burst blood vessels, or even damage your throat due to built-up pressure. In extreme cases, people have ended up in the ER from
I didn't know about this.
sneeze.
I mean, I don't have that issue. When I was in college for like 2 years. I used to do this, but I remember being in high school and elementary school. I would sneeze as loud as possible to just make the teachers mad. I mean, I wasn't the only guy doing that. A lot of other kids would do that as well. We were just pieces of shit, just just nuisances. But yeah, I've done this way too many times. I didn't know about this.
So next time you feel a sneeze coming, just let it out. Embarrassment is temporary, but ruptured eardrums are forever. Number 5, choking on water. You're sitting
there we go.
casually sipping water
And food.
while scrolling TikTok, when suddenly your throat decides to switch teams. Instead of helping you swallow, it's actively trying
How
to
does that
kill you.
happen?
You're coughing.
Well, I need a fucking video tutorial on how to never fucking end up doing that. Is it because of eating or drinking way too fast, or talking while eating or drinking?
eyes watering, choking.
How do you talk while drinking?
It's game over. But here's the real deal. That's called aspiration, when water accidentally slips into your windpipe instead of your esophagus. Thankfully, your body's cough reflex usually saves you before anyone notices you almost died from water. But it can genuinely block airflow, causing you to suffocate. Yeah, death by hydration, the dumbest way to go. Number 4, stand.
What about if you hold your sigh? You know when somebody sighs, you're sleepy, and you just do it because of them, and you want to hold it in because you're aware of it. I've done that way too many times. Is that
Standing
bad?
up too fast. You're lounging on the couch, glued to Netflix for hours, when suddenly you spring up because the pizza guy finally arrives. But
Yeah.
instead of making it to the door, your vision suddenly fades to black.
Yeah,
Stars
I've
explode
been
in
there
your
way too
eyes,
many times.
And for a brief moment, your legs forget they're supposed to hold
Yeah.
you up. You laugh it off as just standing up too fast. But here's
This has mostly happened to me while squatting and deadlifting. Like when I finish the set and like I rack the weight, and just 2 seconds later, everything becomes black, everything becomes dark, and I fell twice, by the way. So luckily, every time it was people gave me some sugar, some electrolytes. For some reason, they lay me on the ground and they put my legs up. Something to do with blood getting into my head, but yeah, that's how they usually do it. This, getting out of bed way too fast, sadly happens to me way too many times. But I'm experienced. I've felt way too many times. And I know how to get in this situation. I mean, get out of the situation unharmed.
what's actually happening. That blackout moment is your blood pressure dropping suddenly.
Yeah.
Your brain literally isn't getting enough oxygen, and you're seconds away from fainting. Usually, your body quickly recovers, making you feel just slightly dizzy and embarrassed. But occasionally, people
Yeah.
fall, hit their heads, or worse. So next time you rush for
Or a
pizza,
boulder fails on their fucking head.
maybe stand up slow, because fainting is a lame reason to end up in the ER.
Yeah,
Number 3,
that makes sense.
eating raw food. You're starving,
Really?
fridge empty. Except for some
Like, there's actual carnivores that eat raw meat, by the way. Like liver, beef, mostly red meats. You can find a lot of them.
sketchy leftover sushi
Raw
and questionable
carnivore,
chicken nuggets. You're too lazy to microwave,
eaters, just
so
Google
you
it.
pop a bite cold and raw, thinking, what's the worst that could happen?
Okay.
Congrats. You just played raw food roulette. Raw chicken,
Really?
seafood, or even uncooked eggs are perfect breeding grounds for nasty bacteria like salmonella and E. coli. Tiny assassins waiting to ambush your stomach. Most times, your stomach acid battles it out.
I was
like a
about to
champ,
say this, yeah.
And you move on thinking you're invincible. But when you lose, violent sickness, emergency trips, and a story you'll never live down. So, next time laziness tempts you into raw food adventures, remember, Your stomach's tough.
I
But
don't know. I've eaten like a lot of these kinds of foods at my plate at my home so many times. I haven't been sick, like actually, I don't know, having a fever or anything for like I'm 24. I haven't been actually sick since I was 16. I mean, I've had diarrhea twice. Does that count? That's not the type of sickness we're all thinking of. You know what I mean? Like increased bodily temperature, not being able to move, having zero energy, maybe even ending up in the ER. Haven't been in that situation, but I've had multiple times, you know, an upset stomach and diarrhea because of a dumbass restaurant at two restaurants. Ate there, went back. My whole like next 3 days ruined. I couldn't sleep. Yeah, I'm not gonna explain why.
not bulletproof. Number 2, cracking your neck. You're sitting at your desk after hours of gaming,
Well, I
studying,
can't do this.
or whatever it is you pretend to do when your neck feels stiff. So
Okay.
naturally, you twist your head to the side and crack. Instant
Mm-hmm.
relief. Feels good, right? Here's the kicker. That satisfying
I am upset that I've never been able to do this. I've tried multiple
crack isn't
times.
always harmless. Neck cracking
I
involves
can crack my fingers easily, but not my neck. I can even crack my toes easily, not my neck.
rapidly stretching the joints and ligaments, releasing built-up gas bubbles. Harmless usually, but twist a bit too far or too aggressively, and you can actually damage blood vessels, causing clots, strokes, or even paralysis.
Good to know.
Sounds extreme, but it's happened. People have legit
How
ended up
often?
hospitalized after a casual neck crack session. So, if you think your neck's feeling stiff, maybe think twice before twisting it like you're in a chiropractor TikTok. Number
Yeah.
1,
Okay.
holding your breath too long. You're watching a movie and the main character dives underwater.
I think this is why I've actually messed up in the gym when I started off when I was in high school, right? Again, doing heavy lifts that I shouldn't be doing because I was a 18-year-old idiot and didn't know how to work out right, and I was actually not breathing right. Also, I didn't have enough of the right nutrients. Again, not enough sugar, low blood sugar, and low electrolytes. Almost fainted.
Obviously, you hold your breath too, trying to see if you'd survive in their situation. But halfway through, your lungs are burning, and yours vision blurring, yet you stubbornly refuse to exhale. What you need to know is pushing your lungs past their limit isn't just a funny movie challenge. It's legit dangerous. You risk fainting from lack
Really?
of oxygen, even triggering seizures or
Oh, yeah.
accidental drowning if you pass out.
Yeah, I've done so many competitions with my friends and my cousins, and like when we were at the beach, you know, who's gonna last the longest without, you know, getting out of the water. Looks like that was dumb, but I
in a
enjoyed
bathtub
it.
or pool. Sure,
yeah,
it feels like
interesting.
harmless fun, but your little underwater breath holding
Out of all
contest-
of these, I was just not expecting the eating those raw foods, like, you know, foods that been cooked, not really raw, but they've been staying in the fridge for like days, and also the holding in your sneeze part. Yeah, that was surprising. Tell me what you think in the comments, and have a nice day.